to turn my AC off so I can hear it.
Enter the asylum with Harley and Joker, where the haunting echoes of true crime and horror stories send shivers down your spine. Ignite your fascination with the darkness as they navigate the eerie landscapes of the unknown.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of The Asylum. I'm your host, Harley, as always, joined by King Joker himself.
Yeah, that's right. King Joker's got a special surprise for everybody today in store because today is a special beginning of an event.
Well, today we're doing a wrestling theme song bracket. And if
Now,
you can't tell,
Harley,
Mommy's
that's for
always
your
on top, but it's Harley is always on top.
two wishes. But, yeah, I mean, and it's not a wrestling theme songs bracket technically. It's a WWE songs bracket. Because what number I have? All 478 themes in this bracket are owned by WWE Music and are ranked by Spotify listens.
And there's 15 parts to it, so this is part one.
There will be a lot of repeating of certain wrestlers. I believe Undertaker has like 20-something entries into this whole thing. So there's a lot.
He has a lot of different intro songs anyways, as The Undertaker.
Oh yeah, it's a storied career. We all know. But let's get this show on the road then. And actually, just make my life easier so I have no memory issues. There we go. Or see my screen the orders that go. And we will use coin flip if we have to, though I really don't think in this first part we're going to be needing it. There's a lot of easy matchups, at least in my opinion. But Drew gets to start us out.
Yay!
And you get to start out with an old school matchup. It's a Jimmy Hart, JJ McGuire matchup in a way. It's number 478 ranked, the lowest ranked theme song out of all the new theme songs on Spotify. Hammerman, Greg Valentine's theme song, versus number 240 ranked Common Man Boogie, Dusty Rhodes theme song.
This is actually a weird one now because I don't know which one I want to pick because the Common Man Boogie is such an iconic theme. Like, I dare you to find one wrestling fan that doesn't immediately know who's coming out when you hear that music. But the Hammerman theme is such an amazing theme for such a blah wrestler during my childhood. But ranking them as a theme, like something I could sit and listen to at any point, I gotta go with Valentine.
And Dean?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna turn against my new friend here and go with Dusty. I'm sorry, just that song brings me a joy when I hear it. And I know, yes, that's associated with the wrestler, but still, I hear that theme, a little happiness happens in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Fellow Common Man, I see.
Exactly. And top rider there?
I'm going with Dusty.
Yeah, and this is why I said I didn't think we would need a coin flip thing, because that's a big fat yup for me. Part of me wishes Chancey was here to do his Dusty Rhodes impression, because it's amazing. But Dusty Rhodes, both these wrestlers are way before my time watching wrestling, but I've seen Dusty come on enough in his legend appearances that he's a freaking amazing man to watch. And I've seen enough of his classic shit that it's just amazing. And he's a big guy like myself, so you gotta respect that. Plus, who doesn't know Common Man Boogie? It's classic. And watching him dance to it was always somehow mystifying but horrifying at the same time. I can't explain that. But that means Dusty Rhodes moves on. And the next matchup, I have a feeling is going to be easy as shit too. But well, actually easier even, but we'll see. And if I don't say who made the theme song, folks, it means it's a Jim Johnston theme song because he made so many of them that most of them are his. So if I don't say, that's why. But it's number 477 ranked Bangers, the Headbangers theme song, versus number 239 ranked Fight, the SummerSlam 2002 theme song because they didn't want to pay an artist apparently that pay-per-view. Yeah. Fucking Porky Pigmouth over here. But Dean's up first. Which way do you want to go?
Oh boy. I'm going to go with Fight because I was never impressed by anything about the Headbangers. Not their wrestling, not their theme music, nothing. So, yeah, Fight's it for me.
Well, Harley?
I'm going with the Headbangers.
I am going to second that because when I first got into wrestling, the Headbangers were on their way out, but they weren't out quite yet. They were one of my favorite tag teams back in the day, and their theme song is just pure metal. Like, it's pure metal madness, and to see two guys in fucking kilts wrestling to heavy metal is fucking phenomenal. Plus, who could forget their amazing match against ICP? But, Drew, which way you want to go?
I'm actually going with the Headbangers myself. Not that I was a fan of them per se, but the theme song, like, it worked for the group. You know, that played, you knew who was coming out. There was no question. It matched the team that was coming out. You know, it checked all those boxes. And then it's just way better than that SummerSlam song, honestly.
Oh, that's SummerSlam. And it's surprising because most of the big pay-per-views back in those days, they got like famous people to do songs for them. Or they used a new release.
I had to go back. Like, most of these songs I knew right off the bat. It was like, some of them were a question of like, you know, oh, is it this Sergeant Slaughter song or is it this one? I don't really remember which one, you know, by name. But like, this was one where I was like, I don't remember this song at all.
Me either. And I'm pretty sure I paid $50 to get SummerSlam 2002 back in the day. So.
Oh yeah, I know. Fucking A right, we did.
Well, somewhere I have this 3-disc CD set of theme music in this like wraparound cover thing that I got from WWE.
The anthology.
Yeah.
Anthology. I got it somewhere too.
I went and bought that opening day at FYE in Kingston.
Yep, same. Actually, no, I was in college, so I got it at FYE. I got it at Walmart, I think, in Monticello, but. Still, I was in college, so I wasn't even into wrestling as much. I was getting back into wrestling at that point. But all right, well that means Harley gets to start the next one, and it's going to be number 476 ranked, "Evil Behind the Makeup," the Doink the Clown theme song, or number 238 ranked, Eddie Guerrero. It was his WCW theme song made by Jimmy Hart and Howard Helm.
Okay, I have to go with Eddie Guerrero because he is a legend, and yeah, right there.
Well, okay. I got to remind you, we're voting on theme songs here. We're not voting. This is not a wrestler bracket.
Still Eddie Guerrero. I vote how I want to vote. Thank you very much.
Yeah, in reality, it was actually the original LWO theme in WCW.
Well, I'm casting a vote against Eddie Guerrero because this is one of his worst theme songs I've ever heard. He has such better ones that will be coming up eventually, but. This theme song was basically like the George Lopez theme song, freaking redone. But I got to go with the Evil Behind the Makeup because I never heard that Doink the Clown theme song. I only heard his like nonstop circus music one. That one is such a juggalo freaking theme song. It's not even funny. Like that when it gets dark after the first like 5 seconds, it's like
you know, that evil Doink that made little kids cry in the front row.
I never saw Doink the Clown really wrestle besides like special Royal Rumble appearances and shit. Like, so I never really that was before my time. But every juggalo loves Doink, and doinking. But Drew, which way you want to go?
I'm actually going to go with the Eddie Guerrero theme. Well, while it might not be Eddie Guerrero's best theme, it was Chavo Guerrero's best theme. It was the LWO's best theme, and honestly. It's something that I could actually just sit and listen to. It's not the same driving vibe with the Doink the Clown theme, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
As a theme song.
Yeah. But, Dean, which way are you going to go? Do we actually need the coin flip, or is this going the way I don't want it to go?
I'm going to go with Eddie Guerrero. Yeah. From the wrestlers, the Doink theme song, no Doink theme song has ever grabbed me. And this one is no different.
I love how dark it gets. Like, you really feel like you're in the presence of evil with that music playing. Like, it's like a horror movie soundtrack almost. But which I thought Drew would appreciate. But
for me, that's Kane's theme song. Kane's theme song.
His original.
Where's it from Kane? Okay, I'm in a horror movie. Doinks doesn't do that for me, and I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, because you see how he looks, and he didn't look scary or evil, really.
It wasn't horror movie music, but it felt like you would be like in an episode of Goosebumps.
And it's not that I don't remember exactly. I don't exactly remember Doink the Clown. Like,
oh, I do mainly from Super Nintendo wrestling games back when I was a kid before I even knew what wrestling was. But because I had it like that first one on Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, whatever the frick it was, with like Doink and Taker and Hogan and all them. But that means I start the next matchup, and oh god, this matchup is a fucking joke all around. But it's number 475 ranked. Gonna Punch Someone Tonight, the Jimmy Wang Yang theme song by David Church. Going against number 237 ranked, Unstoppable, Bobby Lashley's theme song. And I guess I gotta go with Bobby Lashley, even though I don't like either of these theme songs really, but Bobby Lashley's is definitely better than Jimmy Wang Yang's. Jimmy Wang Yang's theme song made me start looking for a sister to fist. So, but goddamn country music. But which way you want to go, Drew?
I want to go the way where neither of these songs are playing. But in the interest of moving the bracket forward, I'm going to go Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, trust me, I don't think either one of these is going to make it past round two. But
I think Bobby Lashley is going to be very stoppable in the next round, I'm sure.
Based on the previous matchup, I believe so. But which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm going to go with Jimmy Wang Yang. I was a stand-up comic. That song makes me laugh every time I hear it.
Well, it does have that effect. But Harley, which way you want to go?
what were the choices?
I Want to Punch Someone Tonight, which was Jimmy Wang Yang's theme song, because he was the redneck Japanese guy, which I still don't understand, but at least the song was funny. And then Unstoppable, which was Bobby Lashley's theme song.
I'm going with Unstoppable.
Which means that Bobby Lashley moves on. I mean, at least he beat Jimmy Wang Yang. Jesus Christ. I remember Jimmy Wang Yang was part of the time when I was getting out of wrestling, and Jesus Christ. That's part of the reason I got out, because the gimmicks were getting horrible. But that means we're back up to Drew for this next one. As funny as this matchup is going to be. It's number 474 ranked, American Males, the Marcus Bagwell Scotty Riggs song from WCW by Jimmy Hart.
American Males.
By Jimmy Hart and Howard Helm. And it's going against number 236 ranked, Hard Hittin', Coach's theme song by Homeboy.
Oof. That's actually a tough one. On one hand, you got the American Males theme, which is like easily one of the most irritating themes, but as a theme song, it kind of does what it's supposed to do. Like it tells you, like, if you're a first-time viewer, that's who these guys are. Marcus Bagwell, Scotty Riggs, these are the most American of American males. That's your introduction to them. We're telling you all about them. And then there's Coach, which is like, it's a catchy little tune, but for a very irritating man. Fuck.
Yes.
And I don't know how I want to rank this. I think I'm gonna go Coach on this one.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
I remember Coach for about 6 seconds. I feel like this is a Bobby Lashley, Jimmy Wang Yang mashup. Neither of these songs is going to fare well the next time around. But if you're going to make me,
actually, they have a better chance. I'll tell you that much. They have a better chance in round 2. I'm pretty sure. But which way you want to go?
I said American Males.
All right, and Harley.
I'm going with Coach.
Yeah. I mean, to me, Coach is always just the guy who got ragged on by The Rock constantly. But and when they tried to make him tough and like a GM and shit, it was a joke. But it was I got to go with him for the theme song because his theme song is 150% better than American Males. American Males sounds like the worst sitcom or worst gay porno I've ever heard of. So that's basically what that theme song sounds like to me, is the worst sitcom theme song ever. But yeah, and I never watched WCW, so I don't even. I know who Marcus Bagwell is, but I don't even know who the fuck Scotty Riggs is. So
Scotty Riggs later joined Raven's flock.
I was going to say, wasn't he part of Raven's flock?
The WCW one.
I never watched WCW, so
I would say WCW, as many things as they did wrong, they got the Ravens flock right. At least I think so.
I will agree with you on that. There was about a good solid year when they were running on all cylinders, and the stuff they did was good. But like AEW, they began to suffer from bloat, and then the writing was so inconsistent between. And then, of course, you had the war of the egos between Bischoff and Russo, and all that killed it.
Yep. Which means that Dean starts the next matchup off, and it's going to be number 473 ranked, Holla If You Hear Me, the Survivor Series 2002 theme song, versus number 235 ranked, Light a Fire, Ashley's theme song.
I'm going with Light a Fire.
And Harley?
Light a Fire.
Yeah, I know you want to light a fire so you can be on top. But, yeah, that I never heard Ashley's theme song. I don't know when she wrestled really even. I feel like I kind of remember her, but not really. So, yeah, over a horrible pay-per-view made for that pay-per-view theme song, I definitely will go with Ashley's. It was erotic and sexy as shit. So, and metal, a little metal. But which way you want to go, Drew?
I had a feeling I knew you were going to go with Light a Fire because I can already kind of see the smoke around you a little bit.
Yeah.
The Holla If You Hear Me was also used as Scott Steiner's theme when he came back. And I mean, it's a step up slightly from the Right to Censor theme song, if anybody remembers that one.
It'll be on here eventually.
But it was not it was not good by any means. Ashley Massaro's theme, though, we're gonna light a fire. I think this is our first sweep.
Oh, it is our first sweep, and actually, is it? Yeah, actually, it is. Yeah, it's our first sweep. But
yay!
And I mean, yeah, Ashley could definitely light a fire under any teenage boy's loins. That's for damn sure. But
she did.
Which means, speaking of lighting fires and loins, Harley starts off this next matchup, which I actually love this next matchup. It's going to be a tough one, I think. Number 472 ranked, Rowdy, K-Kwik's theme song, versus number 234 ranked, Eye of the Hurricane, the Hurricanes theme song. We're talking early. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going with Eye of the Hurricane.
Yeah, I mean, this is a true early 2000s freaking matchup. And this was the wrestling era I loved. And the Hurricane was one of my favorite wrestlers back in the day. I used to freaking love Gregory Helms. I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was just a perfect wrestling profile, whatever you want to call it. Gimmick. Perfect gimmick in my mind. K-Kwik was... They needed to unlock the R-Truth and leave K-Kwik behind, and they finally did that. But K-Kwik was a joke back then. But yeah, I gotta go with the Hurricane. I freaking loved him. His one skit with The Rock is fucking hilarious. But which way you want to go, Drew?
The thing is, the K-Kwik theme song is far from R-Truth's best theme. I love his current theme a lot. The K-Kwik one, it just never grew on me.
But he's not R-Truth anymore.
Same guy. It's still his previous theme, Seth Rollins is still Seth freaking Rollins. It's just a slight name change. Where was I going with this? Sugar Shane Helms, Gregory Helms, whatever you want to call him. The Hurricane theme, it does what it's supposed to do as a theme song. It matches the character. It's not just like an ass kicking jam that you can just put on at any point. Like it really doesn't go on anybody's like playlist for for a drive in the country, or like, hey, we're gonna throw a rager in the yard tonight.
I could actually see it on someone's sex playlist, but
maybe. That's usually what I whisper, just at the last couple seconds. Stand back, there's a hurricane coming through. we're going with the eye of the hurricane here.
And Dean?
I'm going with the eye of the hurricane.
What was that? That was right. You frozen and jumbled.
I think you said Eye of the Hurricane.
I think you did too, but okay. You froze for a second. So I was like, wow, but I having a hurricane. I was like, what the fuck? Well, that means I get stuff the last matchup in this side, round one. And I hate this matchup because it's so stupid. But number 471 ranked Evil Empire, the Corporate Ministry theme song. Or number 233 ranked Smoke and Mirrors Ugly Edition, Cody Rhodes theme song. And I am going to let my hatred for Cody Rhodes not make my judgment here, because I hate him since the beginning.
You hate Cody Rhodes. Oh my God.
Because I watched Randy Orton beat the shit out of him when he was a fucking newbie, so that's why. And he was a little daddy's boy bitch back when he first started.
Yeah, but he just beat the shit out of Randy Orton, so.
Yeah, because they did the fake shit. But in a real street fight, Randy Orton would fucking kill him. But he's the lesser of the two Rhodes brothers, in my opinion. But I will 100% go for the Evil Empire. Even though that theme song's not the greatest, it was one of my favorite groups in wrestling history. Anything to do with the Ministry, Darkness, fucking automatically gets my vote usually. So I'll go with that. But which way you want to go, Drew?
The Corporate Ministry theme was definitely the best version of any theme song that the corporation used. But honestly, I'm a big fan of that era Cody Rhodes, the original dashing Cody Rhodes. And the first time I heard that slowed down version, when he kind of went for that Dr. Doom look with the mask, like I didn't like it at first. It kind of took me a little while to grow on me, but after a little while, like it really it worked. And it helped kind of like tell that Cody Rhodes story where it was like that, oh, and then slowed down when he had to put the mask on, because I think it was Rey Mysterio that broke his face or something and made him undashing. Right? You guys do understand he was no longer dashing at that point.
I remember
not anymore. And his theme song even helped reflect that.
I remember when he came out with the fucking clear plastic fucking face mask on. It was bullshit, but
yeah, I was just refer to it as the Dr. Doom look.
Don't give him that credit. But which way you want to go? Cody Rhodes?
I'm going Cody.
And Dean, which way you want to go? We're all tied up at the moment.
I'm going Evil Empire.
Was it a coin flip?
Yeah. My favorite version of the Ministry song was cool.
I haven't voted yet.
Not a coin flip yet. It could become one, but it's not yet. I mean,
okay, I thought you were first.
The Corporate Ministry was kind of the stupidest thing they ever did, because you took the greatest.
We're going to have a coin flip, though, because I'm going for Cody.
We know this. But you took the greatest faction that wrestling ever had, the Ministry of Darkness, and which is what made the Attitude Era what it was. And then you fucking add everybody from the corporation in it, and there's this big evil boss. And unlike Star Wars, where you kind of questioned what was Palpatine the whole time, everybody knew it was fucking Vince McMahon. Everybody knew it was going to be Vince McMahon, because who else would it be?
I don't know about greatest faction of all time. I gotta stop you on that one because
Well,
you
I,
act like we
DX,
live in a world where the straight edge society didn't exist.
straight edge society's a joke, but fucking the only competition they would have for greatest stable ever is DX. But I mean, it's. But yes, we do have a coin flip for the first time. And of course, it's the last match in the side round when that finally comes in. But let me share my damn screen here. And since Harley, you were the last to vote, Cody Rhodes, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads it is. The corporate ministry moves on. Thank God. And that means this side of round one is over. The other side is going to get started off by Drew. We're back at the top again. And it's number 359 ranked WWE Reigning Warriors, the Kabuki Warriors by Def Rebel. Or number 120 ranked Cool by Carlito Caribbean Cool. Well, for Carlito Caribbean's Cool theme song.
I loved Carlito. I really did, but Jesus Christ, that's an awful theme song. I mean, it matches the character. It works on that level, but it's just not something that I can just put on and listen to. But the Kabuki Warriors, while I'm not really a big fan of them, that theme song works. It works for them. It works for just, a playlist in the car, whatever. I could listen to that. So we're going Kabuki.
And Dean?
Yeah, I'm going Kabuki Warriors because Carlito's theme song was essentially him saying, I spit in the face of anybody who doesn't want to be cool. They played about 12 notes, and then the whole thing repeated until they thankfully stopped playing it.
Literally one of the, yeah, basically. But Harley, which way you want to go before I let my piece go?
The Kabuki Warriors.
Which means we start off this side round one with a fucking sweep, because yeah, I never even liked Carlito that much. I always thought he was kind of like it's like a worst joke gimmick ever. Like fucking coming out chewing his apple and shit. Like, dude, you're a fucking joke. Like even his stupid talk show thing was just wasting time and between matches. So
Carlito's
cool. Yeah, I hate Carlito. That's probably the reason I stopped watching wrestling for a good 5-6 years between high school and college, because I just didn't care for half the characters they brought on. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Dean, and this one's going to be a little tougher. It's 358 ranked Hard Corpse Sergeant Slaughter's theme song, or number 119 ranked self-titled New Age Outlaws theme song.
Oh, that one for me is easy. New Age Outlaws all day long. That was one of the songs, if I remember right, and I had quite a few WWE things, but when I was doing stand-up, I would literally have just a giant PC with me that I could shove one in, and so I listened to a lot of WWE stuff, and that was a song that when it came on, I got happy.
And Harley?
I'm sorry, what were the choices?
Hard Corpse or New Age Outlaws?
New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I thought this match would be a lot harder for some people than me. DX is what got me into wrestling, and New Age Outlaws were one of the greatest things about DX. Who the hell hasn't just fucking brought out that, oh, you didn't know? Like fucking line somewhere. I brought that up I bring it up in podcasting all the time. Like it's just one of those things. Like, so fuck yeah. Besides the Mr. Ass theme song, that's one of the best theme songs from out of DX. So 100% New Age Outlaws are moving on, but which way would you have gone, Drew?
Sergeant Slaughter's theme is one of my higher ranked ones on this list. I actually really do enjoy that theme, but it doesn't have that same iconic vibe to it that the New Age Outlaws does. And again, it as a wrestling theme song, it does for you what it's supposed to. It tells you, these guys are the Outlaws. Oh, you didn't know? Here they are. Your ass better call somebody because they're coming. And then Road Dogg would fucking tell you the whole way down. Like, it became so iconic that people think of them as, DX before even really Shawn Michaels. Because, that's the iconic DX. That right after Shawn Michaels left, that's the iconic DX that everybody thinks about. The army that stormed WCW, the guys that went all blackface and impersonated the Nation of Domination. Even Ron Simmons watched that and went, "Damn."
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with you on that one. It's just the way. I mean, that's the DX I grew up on. Shawn Michaels was gone by the time I started watching wrestling. But
I was watching long before that, but even still, like to this day, I'll think DX, and then I go, "Oh shit, yeah, wait a minute, New Age Outlaws and X-Pac, that was second run. That was that was NWO Wolfpack essentially."
But that's when they got big.
But they were better.
They got big. Yeah, it was more comedic, more entertaining to watch. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Harley, and it's number 357 ranked "Making Moves," the Primetime Players theme song by Sugar Tongue Slim, versus number 118 ranked. This is the Test theme song.
I'm going with Test theme song.
Yeah, I don't know who the Primetime Players are even. That's after my time watching wrestling. But
so Darren Young and Terry Crews.
The actor Terry Crews.
Well, not the guy looked just like him. I forget his name.
Yeah,
he did that slide at the Royal Rumble event where he slipped and fell into the ring.
Oh, that guy. Okay, I've seen that reel. But yeah, I got to go with Test too. I mean, Test was a minor nothing character in the freaking Attitude Era, whose biggest thing was Triple H freaking stole his woman. But other than that, he was a joke. But he was Motley Crue's roadie, so I'll freaking give it to him. Which way you want to go, Drew?
I did like Test to an extent, and I thought he was going to explode after that feud with Triple H. I don't know what the hell happens.
He was part of the corporation. It was bullshit.
Yeah, the Primetime Players theme song is awful. The Test theme song is awful, but at least in that sense, they do what the theme song is supposed to do and tell you who this guy is. This is a test, followed up by the lyrics. I didn't know any of the lyrics, but a lot of the WWE theme songs at the time had that. It was like, yeah, just scream into this megaphone, and then we're going to lower the volume and just have everything else booming around it. This is a test.
Exactly. But Dean, which way you want to go? Even though it's right side.
I think you're going to sweep it because I'm going to go with Test. Even though I liked Darren Young, if only because he came out at a time when, that was not a good thing to do in the WWE. But as far as just theme songs go, Test was better. I think the best version of Test was in TNA with Test and Albert.
Yeah. Oh, that was
his testicles then.
That was the WWF thing too. That was the WWF thing too. I'm pretty sure, but if I remember right. But that means that means I start off the next matchup, and it's number 356 ranked Dragon, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's theme song, versus number 117 ranked Break the Walls Down, 1999 version. I can't stress that enough. Chris Jericho's theme song, and Ricky Steamboat was before my time by far, but that theme song was a hell of a lot better than the 1999 version of Jericho's theme song. That version, we'll wait till we get to the other versions for me to say about that, but the 1999 version was horrible. Like, they need to do some editing and glorifying of that a little better, but it's horrible compared to Ricky the Dragon's theme song, though, so I'll stick with the Steamboat, but which way you want?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dragon on that one. I was a fan of him. I really liked the theme song. It matched the character. Yeah, it's got a certain iconic vibe to it. While Jericho's has a bit of an iconic vibe to it, I've just never liked any WWE theme that Jericho ever used. His WCW theme, awesome. His AEW Judas theme, love it. The WWE stuff, though, I can't.
Yeah, that was the biggest buildup for the biggest letdown ever. His premiere in WWE. But which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm gonna go with Dragon.
And Harley?
Yep.
Yep, and another sweep. This slide seems easier. I don't know why. But, all right, this next matchup might be something for some people. But
yeah, if we were voting wrestlers, it probably would be a different story. But theme
that'd
songs,
be a whole different story. But, Drew, this is your start. Number 355 ranked Enough is Enough, the Nation of Domination theme song, Owen Hart's version, going against number 116 ranked Ooh, What a Rush, Legion of Doom theme song by Jimmy Hart and JJ McGuire.
this is a tough one because I actually really like both of them. I feel like the Owen Hart version for the Nation of Domination, that was probably the best theme the Nation ever had. I mean, I know it was Owen's Nation theme, but they would collectively come out to each other's different theme songs. But that Legion of Doom is it's iconic, but I mean, it's also tied to the Legion of Doom with Road Warrior Puke. It's also tied to Legion of Doom with Road Warrior Heidenreich.
Heidenreich.
And let's not forget the regrettable LOD 2000.
Oh yeah. Oh God. To link to a real life Road Warrior Tammy Sitch. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's such a road warrior. She runs over people.
Well, yeah, that's what I was implying. Shit. I think I was going to go with LOD, but then we just brought up Road Warrior Tammy Sitch. I'm gonna have to go with Owen and the Nation on this one. Damn.
And Dean, which way you want to go?
I'm going with Legion of Doom because just we're talking wrestling themes here. We're not talking like music. And that moment for a decade or more, when you heard "Oh, what a rush," you knew there was an ass kicking about to happen.
Yep. Honestly, one of my favorite matches from the early 2000s was Legion of Doom versus Headbangers. It's one of the most hardcore matches you've ever seen. Like, they went all out. But which way you want to go, Harley? Since it's all tied up.
I don't know. The first one.
Shit. Oh, I mean, as much as I feel bad not voting for Owen Hart after what happened to him, still, I just him being the Nation of Domination was its own joke, like in a way, like. Yay, if you want to be that one white dude who thinks he's cool with the brothers, but really gets like shit behind their back. But it's Legion of Doom is just fucking Legion of Doom. That theme song is undeniably one of the best theme songs ever made. Just that opening, you knew who was coming down the aisle on their fucking motorcycles. So, or their four wheelers, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But and since I went last, I guess it's gonna be Tails for Legion of Doom. And let's see what happens. Oh shit, Legion of Doom, look at that. And plus, I just love saying like, oh, what a rush. Okay, that one stuck better than the first one I did. But anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
That
you
means
guys can
that
do the what a rush thing, and I'm just left over here going, damn.
this one actually should be easy. Actually, maybe not because it's kind of a sucky matchup. But Dean gets started off, and it's number 354 ranked All American Boys, the Fabulous Raju Brothers theme song by Jimmy Hart and J.J. McGuire, going against number 115 ranked I Walk Alone, the acoustic version, Batista's theme song. Why there's an acoustic version of that theme song, I do not know.
I was going to ask about that. Like, was the acoustic version just like accidentally placed on the bracket, or did he actually ever come down to that? Because I don't recall that.
I don't know if he actually ever came down the rank to it.
Are we ranking only the acoustic version here, or are we just ranking I Walk Alone?
Trust me, the original version is on this somewhere. Don't get mistaken. It 100% is going to be on this somewhere.
Batista did come down to the acoustic version of I Walk Alone.
All right.
Yeah, that's from the WWE Uncaged soundtrack.
I was going to say, for a while there, WWE was releasing soundtracks so often that they would fill them up with alternative versions of other people's theme, which is where you get, I want to say, not Breaking Glass, but there was an alternative version of that turned up on an album.
Triple H had a theme by Drowning Pool. Stone Cold had a theme by the H Blocks.
Yeah. So I don't care what it's going up against, not the Batista theme.
And Harley?
Batista.
Yeah, I Stand Alone is actually a good fucking song, but that acoustic version is fucking garbage. The Drew Brothers were before my time, but I'll go for them. I don't even know who the fuck they are really, but it's a better theme song by far. Which way you want to go, Drew?
See, in the case of Batista, I actually like the original theme song. It was before I Walk Alone. Just that instrumental before he came out to Evolution. That one I liked. But the Rougeau brothers, Jesus Christ, how can you hear that song and not love that song? And again, it tells you who these people are. If you're a first-time WWE viewer, you're going to know who the Rougeaus are just by simply listening to the lyrics.
Yep.
And it's still wrestling?
Not as a team. I think
Jacques Rougeau. Isn't one of them PCO now?
Yeah, I think that's Jacques Rougeau, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, there's only 2 matchups left in round 1, and this next one is going to be a fucking toughie. And it gets started off by Harley, I believe. Yeah. And it's number 353 ranked. 25 years Undertaker, The Score, versus number 114 ranked, My Time, Triple H's original theme song. Harley? You know, for always being
Triple
on top.
H, My Time.
I was saying, for always being on top. You ain't on top of this shit. But, yeah, that is actually my favorite Triple H theme song of all time. I first started watching wrestling when that was his theme song, and My Time, Our Time. I always thought it was called Our Time because it was him in China. I think there's a separate version with that, but that fucking theme song is so amazing. It was perfect for like the late 90s. It was just that it sounded like late 90s music so much. And that score is just, I think, like the opening music to the 25 Years of Undertaker like DVD. I think it's all it is. It's not really like his theme song even. So it's just music owned by WWE. But yeah, I'll go with My Time. I fucking love that theme song. I mention to people all the time. They're like, what are you talking about? He only ever used Motorhead. I'm like, no, he didn't. He used that song for fucking years. And watching him, I mean, that's when he became Triple H. Like after he left that fucking bullshit Connecticut Blue Blood storyline behind. But which way you want to go, Dean?
He was
Drew, sorry.
he was Triple H before that theme song. He started using the term Triple H as his name back when he was still using Ode to Joy as his theme, just pre the DX song being.
Yeah. Well, that's when My Time disappears, when he started coming up with the DX theme song. But
yeah, no, My Time came after DX.
After the first incarnation, not the second incarnation, but yeah.
No, it came after DX, just before the corporation. I'm a big Triple H fanboy, so I trust me. I know that.
I don't know, that whole period like changed. Everything changed so fucking fast, like it was ridiculous. But
I don't even remember what was Triple H up against here.
25 years Undertaker score.
That's right. Honestly, Undertaker's had probably more theme songs than he's had WrestleMania matches at this point.
Undertaker's name, just because I'm doing a quick search, comes up 23 times in this whole bracket.
All right, so pretty damn close.
Pretty close, yeah.
Close. Oh, and keep in mind, some of those theme songs are Ministry. American Badass.
No, but on Spotify, they still classify them as Undertaker theme songs. It's just the name might be Ministry.
All right, but still, I was pretty close on that estimation.
Yep.
That said, Undertaker's had a lot of theme songs. Most of them don't really have very much in variation, just maybe stronger bells, a little more of an eerie keyboard to it. This 25 years one,
it's not really a theme song. It's not really a theme song.
It's far from his best theme. My Time, I don't think that's Triple H's best theme, but it's up there. It is certainly fucking up there. I'm going to go with Triple H.
I think my favorite Triple H one is The Game.
Which version? There's like 5 versions, but
we'll get to all the newest one that he uses when he comes out.
Yeah. But
yeah, I'm actually kind of torn between the Drowning Pool and the Motorhead one, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, Drowning Pool is a little better Motorhead in my opinion. But which way are you going, Dean?
My Time's gonna win because when I listened to the score, I was like, "This is not good." And I mean, Undertaker was at least one of those guys who 90% of the time his theme songs were at least listenable, if nothing else.
My first callback ringtone ever was Undertaker's theme song. So when people called my cell phone back in the early 2000s, that's what they heard while they were waiting. Instead of ringing, that's what they heard. Which people were like, "What the fuck's wrong with your phone?" But they stopped doing that. I think. I don't think that's a thing you could do anymore with cell phones. But
yeah, I don't think anybody does that anymore. It's sad.
It was cool.
I was very late to the cell phone game, but I remember calling people on my landline. And I would hear that all the time. Yeah,
ring back.
That's
what they're called. Not
I miss ring back tone.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm kind of a Triple H mark as well. I've always liked him. Even when he was heel, I liked him, and I can't say that for every wrestler. Some wrestlers are better heels than faces. Triple H seemed to be able to swing and carry both ways. And just some of the little shit he would do. Like, I can't tell you, there were at least 2 separate WWE games where if his character popped up and you were facing him, you heard him say, "Time to hit the reset button now." I'm like, "Okay, motherfucker, I'm in."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Triple H is always my top 5 wrestlers of all time. He always will be. But he made wrestling what it was for fucking 20 years. He's still making wrestling what it is today, for God's sake. So, but that means I get to start off the last matchup, which is easy to me, but we'll see how Rails feels. It's number 352 ranked, Bad Man, Rikishi's theme song when he came back, versus number 113, the highest ranked theme song in this part of the bracket, Unstable, Ultimate Warrior's Legends of WWE theme song. And I gotta go with Ultimate Warrior because Rikishi had 2 theme songs I can remember based on my memory. This one, and then he just used 2 Cool's theme song, and 2 Cool's theme song is 1,000 times better than Bad Man. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. Like, fuck it, fuck that bullshit. I hated that fucking storyline. Once they announced who did it, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I mean, it gave The Rock some great fucking segments with making fun of Chris Benoit and Kane and Dean Malenko. But you can prove that Chris Benoit really has his inky winky. But which way you want to go, Drew?
I got to go the Ultimate Warrior. This is the easiest one that you have asked so far.
I mean, Ultimate Warrior was before my time. He was gone by the time I started watching wrestling, and he never really came back until I stopped watching wrestling. So, but which way you want to go, Dean?
I'm definitely going Ultimate Warrior. I have been watching wrestling since my mom used to drag me out to watch All-Star Wrestling that was filmed live in St. Joseph, Missouri, back in the days of the independents. And I have watched off and on throughout my life. And Ultimate Warrior would win matches before his theme song stopped playing.
Mm-hmm.
This is all true. I can confirm this.
Oh, I've seen videos. I mean, he was incredible. I mean, Ultimate Warrior, Ultimate Cokehead, whatever you want to call him. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Ultimate Warrior.
Which means the next round matchups will be interesting, but
I guess in that way, Ultimate Warrior was a more sophisticated version of Goldberg.
I mean, oh god, I never could stand Goldberg. I never watched WCW, but I never could stand Goldberg. I stopped watching before he came to WWE. Thank God, I couldn't fucking stand him.
So
I like
Never
Gilbert.
a big Goldberg guy, but I've always been a fan of the undefeated streak.
I mean, I was a fan of Undertaker's, but I mean, I prefer Gilbert.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? Undertaker, while he had an undefeated streak, his streak was undefeated at this one particular event. He could be defeated 40, 50 times throughout the year, but WrestleMania is undefeated.
He
Now,
actually was
like I loved Roman Reigns' undefeated streak for like 3 years. Asuka, her undefeated streak for like the year and a half that was.
Are you kidding me? To finally stop seeing Roman Reigns reels because he finally like stopped being important. Like fucking was the greatest thing ever. I was so sick of seeing him in reels. Like, because for some reason I still watch wrestling reels once in a while, and I got so sick of hearing his name. Like it's just like, dude, you're a Rock wannabe. That's all you are. But
we had an amazing 413-day streak where CM Punk was undefeated.
Well, yeah, I remember that. But that means round 2 is going to get started off by Drew, and it's the Common Man Boogie versus Bangers.
As a theme song, I like the Headbangers more, but as a theme song, the Common Man Boogie does the job that it's supposed to do. I got to go with Dusty on this one.
And Dean?
Common Man Boogie gets it.
And Harley?
Still not
Common Man Boogie.
Shit. Like I said, she wishes she was on top. But yeah, which means Dusty Rhodes does move into the quarterfinals. I'm gonna throw one to the Headbangers because I fucking love them. That was. I used to always fucking love playing as them in like the wrestling games back in the N64 days. But that means the next matchup gets started off by Dean, and it's Eddie Guerrero's WCW theme versus Unstoppable Bobby Lashley's theme.
Eddie Guerrero all day long.
And Harley?
Probably last.
What?
Bobby.
What was it? Oh, really? Didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't want to vote for either of these really, but I'll vote for Eddie Guerrero's theme over that horrible Bobby Lashley theme. And Bobby Lashley has so much potential, but WWE wasted him. But which way you want to go, Drew?
Eddie.
Yep, which means Eddie Guerrero moves into the quarterfinals as well. And that means that Harley gets dropped the next matchup. And it's Hard Hittin' Coach's theme song versus Light of Fire Ashley's theme song.
Light a Fire, actually, theme song.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Coach having an actual gangsta theme song is kind of a joke to me. So I got to agree. I can go for the sensual theme song. But which way you want to go, Drew?
Ashley Massaro.
You know, I had that WWE Diva bikini photo shoot DVD back in the day. I think I broke that DVD with the amount of times I watched that shit. But that DVD is probably the freaking. I probably
Went
blew
through
the
a lot of
world.
cleaning, huh?
I was gonna say I probably blew the world with more tissue boxes than anybody in the history of Earth with that fucking DVD. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Light a Fire, even after that horrible story. I love you, Joker.
Guys, they haven't done a dark side.
I don't want to picture you in certain activities.
Well, no one's telling you to picture it. I'm just saying it.
And I have one of those minds. If you tell me something, my brain goes, loop. No, bad minds. Stop that.
Yeah, I've worked with the people in this world in podcasting that I stopped doing that a long time ago.
I was going to think about having a tug of war with Cyclops with you tonight. We'll slap with the bishop.
Oh God. But that means I start off the next matchup, and it's Eye of the Hurricane versus Evil Empire. And honestly, Evil Empire was garbage compared to Eye of the Hurricane for a theme song. So based on theme songs alone, not my love of the industry, but I gotta go with Eye of the Hurricane. I loved Hurricane Helms. Mighty Molly, I fucking loved that whole era. It was amazing. Drew, what do you want to go with?
What was it here?
Eye of the Hurricane versus Evil Empire.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Hurricane on this one.
Count me in for the Hurricane, too.
I'm pretty sure actually back in the day I used to use that theme song in Raw vs. SmackDown games all the time. Like that was always my creative character's theme song for a long time. I think I even had my character do that fucking cape spin in the beginning with no cape, just because it was funny to watch.
Before the PlayStation days, where you could actually just upload your own music.
Even then, I still use the themes. I mean, I use Undertaker's 99% of the time, but
oh really?
Yeah, Undertaker's theme was my shit for my whole life, basically.
I always had to upload my own music. I used to use "Best Man in the World" by Ann Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had that capability, even in my PlayStation days. But which way do you want to go, Harley? Hurricane or Evil Empire?
Hurricane.
Which means we have a sweep versus a sweep in the quarterfinals for that one. But going on to the other side of round two, it's going to get started off by Drew. And it's Reigning Warriors, the Kabuki Warriors theme song, versus New Age Outlaws.
Ooh. It's not a hard choice per se. It's an easy choice to make. I hate that I have to vote off the Kabuki Warriors because I do enjoy that theme. But come on, it's the New Age Outlaws. You're not going to get too many themes that are more iconic than that one.
You really aren't.
If there was a Mount Rushmore of iconic pro wrestling entrance theme songs, I feel like New Age Outlaws would definitely be on there. It's like Hulk Hogan, New Age Outlaws, yeah, maybe the DX theme. I don't know what that fourth spot would be, but I'm pretty confident that New Age Outlaws would be on there.
I'm pretty sure Force probably Undertaker, but yeah. But which way you want to go, Dean?
Which one of the 370?
And
I pick Roman Reigns theme song.
this is such a bad matchup. Not
And RKO.
only because they're both good themes, but again, we're talking wrestling theme songs, not stuff you listen to on the radio. New Age Outlaws takes it.
Yep, and we made this matchup. I mean, if it was Carlito versus New Age Outlaws, I think his whole vote would took 5 seconds. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Okay, just for future reference. Anytime Randy Orton's in here, I always pick Randy Orton, just for future reference, because that's my ringtone. But I'm picking New Age Outlaws.
And I'm gonna give that a big fat yep. It's a sweep for sure. I could see New Age Outlaws being in the finals for this shit.
Sweep versus sweep, and it ended in a sweep.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Well, we have another sweep versus sweep in this next matchup. As I can start off by Dean. This is the Test versus Dragon.
Dragon all day long.
Yeah. The only reason Test was a sweep is because it wasn't against primetime players. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Dragon.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, no. Fuck it. I'm not gonna prevent a sweep. Dragon takes it. I was gonna be nice and not prevent a sweep, but Test was a joke. So, which way you want to go, Drew?
Yup.
Yep. And that means that. Wait a minute. How the hell? Oh, Dean, I'm sorry. Did I skip? No, we started it. Okay, duh. Harley, this one starts off with you. It's What a Rush versus All American Boys.
What a Rush.
Yeah, I definitely gotta go with What a Rush. What a Rush, not the American Catholic Society's favorite theme song. But which way you want to go, Drew?
I know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna throw out a pity Hail Mary pass to my boys, the Rougeaus.
And which way you want to go, Dean?
What a Rush. Again, iconic.
It really is. Back when the tag team game was actually good. But, swear to God, the late 90s were the best tag team era ever.
The Rougeaus had a theme song that was almost as good as Mr. Wonderful's. So I got to show them a little bit of love and not let them go out on a sweep.
Well, that means the final matchup in the round 2 gets started off by me. And it's My Time versus Unstable. Triple H versus Ultimate Warrior. And I got to give it to My Time. That to me is a way more memorable theme song and just iconic as fuck. But which way you want to go, Drew?
This is the tougher one. From a wrestling standpoint, I would easily just go Triple H, but because it's a theme song, I'm looking at so many different factors, how iconic it is, what it does for the wrestler. I think Ultimate Warrior has the more iconic theme. Triple H had the theme that, kind of helped push him into the game that we all know and love. And I think because we watched the blue blood evolve into the degenerate, evolve into the fucking game, and that theme song was right there, I think I'm going to give it to Triple H.
And Dean?
I got to go with the Warrior. I do. I'm sorry. I see your point.
And Harley. Yeah. This is old school versus Attitude Era, so I mean,
Triple
it's
H.
not easy. But, preventing the coin flip, Harley chooses My Time. And with that, we can go into the semifinals. Ooh, or quarterfinals, I mean. But that quarterfinals matchup that we just created is going to be a fucking bitch to do. Really is. All right, our first quarterfinals matchup gets started off by Drew, and Yeah, this might be easy. I think it's easy, but that's me. But it's Common Man Boogie versus Eddie Guerrero's WCW theme song.
I absolutely love the Eddie Guerrero theme. I really do. But it just doesn't have that same iconic vibe that Dusty Rhodes had. I got to give it to the Dream.
And Dean?
Common Man takes it for me.
Common Man takes the whole thing because I am not voting for the Eddie Guerrero WCW theme song. I'm pretty sure I haven't the whole time. So that means Common Man Boogie moves into the semifinals. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Common Man.
A sweep to start off the quarterfinals. Didn't see it coming, actually. I thought someone would vote for Eddie Guerrero. And to face that matchup, but to face that in the semifinals, this next matchup gets started off by Dean, and it's Light a Fire, Ashley's theme song, versus Eye of the Hurricane's theme song.
Eye of the Hurricane.
And Harley?
I
My bad.
I only think
Eye of
Ashley made
Fire.
it this far because of the songs it was stacked against.
And Harley, you said?
Light a fire.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with Dean. It's definitely Eye of the Hurricane. Light of Fire only made this far because the one that was against. But Drew, which way is it going to go? Coin flip, or are you going to go for the Hurricane?
I'm actually going for the Hurricane.
And Hurricane moves on and will be in the semifinals against a sweep. So we'll see how that goes. But on the other side of the quarterfinals, it's going to be
No,
starting.
can't move my. Okay,
What? Oh, the
talking
cat.
to my cat.
Well, stop talking to your damn pussycat. But
There's women and pussy over there.
he's stroking his pussy. We know. But
Damn.
Harley likes to do it on camera all the time. But that means the other side of the quarterfinals is going to get quarterfinals. Oh no, semifinal. Quarterfinals. Fuck me. Is going to get started off by Harley, and it's New Age Outlaws versus Dragon.
New Age Outlaws.
If someone asked me what I was voting for in this anywhere else, I would just be like, straight up say it, like, "Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody." But yeah, it's New Age Outlaws all fucking day. I love the freaking meme of the little black kid, like where they have that shit going, like it's hilarious. His face is perfect for like that freaking Road Dogg moment. But which way you want to go, Drew?
I love the dragon theme. It works perfectly for that character. But like I said before, the New Age Outlaws is iconic. It's one of the best wrestling theme songs. It's such a simple one, but it's one that they've never really replicated, you know?
They really can't. You can't. You don't have Road Dogg to freaking do the MC shit on it. But which way did you want to go, Dean?
New Age Outlaws.
Another sweep to start off this side of the quarterfinals. And the final matchup in quarterfinals is going to get started off by me. I don't want to start this one off. I really fucking don't. But it's What a Rush versus My Time. And childhood memories, I gotta give it to My Time. I used that in wrestling games a lot back in the first couple wrestling games I played. I really did. So, and I had WWE The Music Volume 3 as like the first theme song CD I got as a kid, and I used to blast My Time. Like it was like almost like early techno in a way. But which way you want to go, Drew?
I mean, if we're gonna talk about, what a rush and Road Warriors, I can pick Road Warrior Tammy Sitch, or I can think about Road Warrior Triple H driving through the wedding chapel. Oh, yes, I do.
I never see. By the time I
That
watched
was
wrestling,
his time for sure.
by the time I watched wrestling, that was only a VHS moment. But I had 4 shelves in the early 2000s of VHS tapes of wrestling, like funniest moments, greatest matches from like this person, blah blah blah, divas and bikini shoots, whatever you want to call it. I had so many fucking videotapes back then.
Oh, you mean Girls on Coke?
I'm down with that. I've dated a few of those. I dated one of those on and off for 3 fucking years back in Kingston. Drew knows where that is. But,
yeah. Who knows? We might be related.
Nah, we're from opposite sides of Kingston, for God's sake, and I'm pretty damn sure we're not. But
yeah, you're from the other side of the tracks. I forgot.
Oh, there were a lot of fucking tracks
From
between
the
Kingston.
side you're not supposed to go on after dark.
No,
so we don't even have wrong side of the tracks anymore. Now we just have girls with wrong side of the track marks.
Oh,
yeah, that was a little dark.
Anyway,
I'm going my time.
I dated one of those too, but but which way you want to go, Dean? My time or Water Rush?
I'm gonna go with my time.
There's a reason these are 2 of the lowest ranked or highest ranked theme songs in this part. There's a reason.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna go with my time.
Yeah, actually, the theme song between them would have been here too if it didn't get voted out in the first round. But that's only because it was acoustic and fuck acoustic. But
yeah.
And I say that as a music podcast, or fuck acoustic. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
My time.
Which means we're going to have a sweep versus a sweep in this side of the semifinals. And the semifinals actually get started off by Drew. And, oh God. It's going to be sweep versus not sweep on this side, though. It's Common Man Boogie versus Eye of the Hurricane.
Oh. And they both kind of fit that same criteria that I was kind of using for each ranking here. You know who's coming out. They both tell a story. They match their character. I think the only difference is that the Hurricane is just not as iconic as Dusty Rhodes. And for that reason alone, sorry, I just had a cops and ambulance speed past my house. For that reason alone, I got to go with Dusty.
And Dean?
As much as I liked Hurricane Helms, and as much as I liked even better the Hurricane, Dusty.
Still no love for Sugar Shane Helms?
Before I didn't watch WCW, but Harley, which way you want to go?
Dusty.
Yeah, which means Dusty Rhodes moves into the finals.
You guys do realize that Sugar Shane Helms, though, was the lead singer of 3 Count, and that was Tank Abbott's favorite boy band.
You do realize Hurricane did choke slams, right?
Yep.
This is true.
Well, I'm going to throw one vote to the Eye of the Hurricane because someone has to. And I watched the Hurricane wrestle for years. Dusty Rhodes only showed up once in a while once Randy came in. He didn't give a fuck about Dustin, really, when he was doing his Gold Dust thing, but he would show up for Cody. Which is kind of sad in a way. I mean, almost like a prodigal son type thing. But that means Dean gets to start off the other side of the semifinals. And sweep versus sweep here, but people, it's going to be New Age Outlaws versus My Time. It's a DX matchup.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not even fair. But if you're going to make me pick, I got to go New Age Outlaws because technically they were doing that. Words was a thing. It just wasn't officially a theme song yet. Just Road Dogg couldn't keep his mouth shut when he walked out to the ring.
Yep.
He still can't.
I mean, future at the DX reunions, he always has his mouth going. Though I'm pissed. The fucking DX reunions never included Billy Gunn or Road Dogg or X-Pac until I stopped watching wrestling, and that pissed me off. Because I think they were X-Pac was a drug addict at that point, and Billy Gunn was in AEW then, and I think Road Dogg was a drug addict too. But if I'm not mistaken. But which way you want to go, Harley?
New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw one of my time just to give it a shot to keep it interesting. Both these theme songs, either one could win. I'm not gonna be sad, honestly. I love both of them. They both made my childhood so much better. But Drew, which way you want to go?
You know, I'm in a similar mindset to you, and I would feel awful voting either one of them off. So I'm actually kind of happy that I have the deciding vote, and my deciding vote is going to be let's give it to the coin.
Which means you get to pick head or tails for my time.
I'm going to say tails, my time.
It's going. Let's see. Oh, my time takes it.
If I had a bottle of water right now, I would actually. I do have a bottle of water, but I'm afraid of getting it all over my keyboard. But
yeah, I would be.
Just know that I am spitting water in spirit right now.
Oh, folks, we just
there's a clip going around where Triple H is in a conference sitting behind this woman, and he takes a sip of the water and has to think for a minute to tell himself not to spit the water.
Well, yeah, I love that reel where Stephanie's waiting in the car and Triple H is like walking to the car with a bottle of water. And he just takes a sip and he stands there doing the whole flexing, spinning thing. And she's just like, every freaking time. But and he gets in the car and she's like, you have to do that every time you take a sip of water.
The best was Vince McMahon attempting that in the church.
Yep.
How does he do that? Hey, Shane, look who I am.
Yeah, the look on Shane's face in that was just hilarious. But
just like take that step aside. He's like,
well, at least that's how we know that Vince McMahon's not a demon. But that means we were at third and fourth place.
They didn't say he spit holy water though.
He took it out of the fucking thing in the church. It's holy water.
Yeah,
they could just put regular water.
They don't put regular water in the freaking thing in the urns at church. Come on now. But I mean,
actually, they do. It's just then later a priest comes on Sonus, and now it's holy.
Hey, I do a freaking weekly podcast about Supernatural. It's always holy water in churches. We have to do that for storyline purposes. But
yeah, they bless it before they bottle it.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
I mean, I used to do that. When my dad made his own homemade beer, I used to do the same thing. But because it didn't always come out the greatest. It didn't trust me. God help you.
I was not a fan of it.
If you need some therapy, let me know. But
I already drank.
There you go. Forgetting what Father McKinley did to me. But Harley, you get the third and fourth place matchup. It's Eye of the Hurricane versus New Age Outlaws.
New Age Outlaws.
And I can't even throw a pity vote to Hurricane. I really can't. It's New Age Outlaws all day. But Drew?
Outlaws.
And Dean?
Outlaws.
Yeah, the New Age Outlaws take third place, which is rightfully earned. And honestly, with what the top two are going to be, it's worthy still. But that means I get to start off the final matchup for this part, and it's going to be number 240 ranked, The Common Man Boogie by Dusty Rhodes, a Jimmy Hart and JJ McGuire theme song, versus number 114 ranked, My Time, a Triple H theme song by Jim Johnston. And I got to give it to My Time. My Time for the win on this one for me, but which way you want to go, Drew?
They both have that iconic thing going for it. Yeah, they both tell you who's coming out. They both do their job in that respect. So at this point, it comes down to which one can I put on in the car and listen to. The fucking game wins this one.
My time gets another vote. And Dean, which way you want to go?
Hang on. We're going to the game.
Which means my time takes first place, putting Common Man Boogie out of it. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
My time.
Oof, we would have had a sweep in the third and fourth place and final matchup. That's saying something.
And the coin got involved.
Yeah, not even not my coin, but a coin. But that means, folks, our top four for this one are in fourth place, number 234 ranked, Eye of the Hurricane Helms theme song by Jim Johnston. In third place, number 119 ranked, New Age Outlaws, another Jim Johnston theme song. In second place, number 240 ranked, Common Man Boogie, Dusty Rhodes theme song by Jimmy Hart and J.J. McGuire. Or at least Jimmy Hart gets somewhere in fourth place in the top four. And in first place, number 114 ranked, My Time by Triple H's theme song by Jim Johnston. And same as the Led Zeppelin bracket we are currently doing on my show, that means My Time gets to go into the next part of this to face the winner of that in a grand finale matchup in a month or so. And I will say
There's
the next
15
part,
parts. It's going to be more than a month.
August 9th, according to the calendar. But
Oh, yeah, for the next part. Yep.
and next, some decent. Oh, look, the H Block Stone Cold theme songs in the next part. But yeah, definitely some interesting theme songs in the next part, including an actual Undertaker theme, two Undertaker theme songs in the next part. But just wait till we get to the Undertaker stuff's really high ranked.
Oh God, are we gonna get Undertaker versus Undertaker again? It's like that SummerSlam.
It's possible only if they go to the semifinals against each other. But that means this part of the bracket is over. We'll be back on the 9th of August in less than a month for the second part. Out of 15.
Hey, guys. Drew, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on all the socials. This name right here, Druidus Priest. TikTok, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, anything else that I can't think of offhand, I'm more than likely there. So find me, give me a like.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans. That's the new one. It's free at the moment, but you know, you send me $50, I might send you pictures of my feet. You know, I'll bare my soles for you. Okay. Just don't get off on the wrong foot with me, all right?
Dean, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, family, all the socials, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, I almost forgot the hellscape. All there. Or you can go to my author profile on Kindle Direct and find my short story, Pickman's Movie. Yeah.
I don't think I ever heard of Blue Sky. I'll have to jump on that one.
It's a new
Twitter after
opposite.
After Elon Musk bought Twitter, Blue Sky got created as people who hate Musk.
Yeah, it's
so it's like that alternate MySpace almost.
Basically,
it's lefty Twitter is what it is. It's lefty Twitter,
which is why I won't join it because I got enough of that on Facebook. I don't need to see rainbow.
Yeah, I don't need to be like politically.
Yeah, I'm good.
The thing, I got a trans kid. I am lefty all day long. I mean,
I am too, but we don't talk politics because me and Jeremy are complete opposite.
Hey! I support rainbow flag. I will fly a rainbow flag all day. I will fly a rainbow flag all day, every day. I don't particularly lean to either side. I just am in the middle, trying to live my life and not give a fuck about everything else.
Yeah, both sides have their great people. Both sides also have their cunts.
Yep, I agree. There's evil in all waters. You just have to avoid the fins. That's all.
Very well said.
Okay, guys. Well, join us tomorrow night when we talk Big Brother. Joker's not going to be a part of that.
I was going to say,
we'll be talking Big Brother.
I was gonna say, we do it
the
again tomorrow. What the fuck?
Asylum with Joker will be back on next Saturday. We have moved to Saturdays during Big Brother season. Saturday at 8 or
Well,
9. We're not sure yet.
Next Saturday, you get to see me and Harley twice. Just like your worst nightmares, you get to see us twice in one night. Led Zeppelin part 6 of 7. We are getting closer and closer to the end. Thank the fucking
Now,
Lord.
does that one air at my time or Vader time?
It's always Vader time, but it's our time. Yeah.
And on the Asylum after that, we'll be talking about the Craigslist killer. So join us then, and we will see you guys later.
The Poughkeepsie tapes? Yay!
99
Bye.
Cent Math. Was that guy?
Are we done?